money, health, stay free.
Exactly.
You already know. Happy New Year to all my fellas. We doing it.
Peace.
In a conversation between myself and the late, great Alberto Alpo Martinez, Poe begins to detail an attempted kidnapping at the hands of Jawbreaker and a few other Trinidad residents, revealing that that situation brought him to the realization that the DC natives were sticking together, including those that were in his own camp. All right, peace. You already know where you at and who you rocking with, right? All right, so let's get to that then. You feel me? Every day, you already know me. Check it out, man. This could possibly be the real reason why Jawbreaker was never punished. Because we all know he deserved to be punished for his actions. I mean, nobody gets away with what he got away with in DC. And early on in my Alpoology career, that used to be all folks said was, oh, Jawbreaker shot Poe. Jawbreaker did this. He didn't do nothing to Jawbreaker. Blase, split, whoop-de-whoop. Well, we got a very strong possibility, and we gonna reveal what possibly could be Jawbreaker's real name, man. I'm only putting possibles on things because I got to put possibles on things. Y'all know how that go, but check this out, man. I ran into a very, very interesting comment. Back, somebody made a comment about 10, 11, 12, 13 days ago or something like that. And I just checked it in the studios. But anyway, there it go. If I'm not mistaken, it reads something like, so MJ wouldn't hit Jawbreaker for Alpo, but he took orders from him to hit Michael Frey. That's interesting in itself, right? Because that's true, right? Ain't it true? He wouldn't hit Jawbreaker, but he took orders from him to hit Poe. I mean, he took orders from Poe to hit Frey. Okay, cool. Why is that? Why did Poe just say that he blocked it and he felt like people was playing 50, planning 50, or the DC natives was sticking together? It's because they was. You feel me? Now, I've reanalyzed this, especially with the new information that came to light. And everybody was playing 50. WP included. I know some people ain't gonna like that, but he was playing at 50 because, as Poe said, if Michael Jackson is blocking Jawbreaker, then he gets hit too, if that's what I want. But we all know that WP's relationship with Michael Jackson was very, very strong. If you don't know how strong it was, then you don't know how strong it was, but it was very, very strong. So WP wasn't willing to hit MJ, nor was he going to hit Jawbreaker because it went against MJ. You dig what I'm talking about? Now, why was MJ so passionate about the fact that Jawbreaker couldn't get hit if everybody else getting hit? I mean, he come to Poe and tell Poe, Frey got a hit on you. Frey sending the hitters for you. He said he gonna do this. And Poe tell him, say, let's do that. So why then, if Jawbreaker actually did shoot him and attempt to kidnap him and rob him and everything else, then why wouldn't he hit him? Poe was absolutely correct in his thinking that he had to play people sideways. You feel me? Like, oh, okay, I see what's going on right here. It wasn't so much that people wasn't willing to go into Trinidad and do work, because that's what people were saying. Well, nobody going into Trinidad and do work. The Cobbs and D's and the Robs and the Beebs and everybody else was going to do this and that and the other. That wasn't the case. The case was that it was relationships that were built and bridges that I guess WP didn't want to burn, especially that MJ bridge. You feel me? But dig this here, man. Is Jawbreaker's real name Adolph Jackson? I mean, I went to verify this a few different ways, you feel me? And I came up with some mixed reactions. You feel me? I came up with some knees and some knees. So dig this here. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that Jawbreaker's government name is Adolph Jackson. And he is, in fact, related to Michael Jackson. Because that is the information that I got. You feel me? I got another very, very interesting comment that came underneath that comment that was talking about Jawbreaker and this and that and the other. And it said this. I said, whoa, that changes the game a little bit right there. That totally explains, if in fact it is true, that completely explains why MJ was so passionate about not hitting his relative. I can't hit Adolph Jackson, my cousin, or my nephew, or this and that and the other. It seems to me that, MJ, like I told y'all from the jump, MJ was the puppet master, yo. MJ was the puppet master. MJ put the kidnapping plan down on Poe. He just didn't expect Poe to be so savvy. You feel me? And get out of it like that. You feel me? Maneuver his way around it like that. He didn't expect that. He expected for them to down Poe that night. That was supposed to be his fate. They was going to kidnap him, try to get whatever information they could out of him to get whatever work or money they could get from him, and then they was going to down him in D.C. But it didn't go down like that. You feel me? That's crazy. Hey, Adolph, is that you? Jawbreaker, is that you? You related to MJ? Because MJ's still out here living, man. I would love to talk to MJ. That's one snake I love to talk to. I really believe, and this is my own mental, that MJ put that whole scheme into play. Man, he was pulling the strings all up and down the board, man. Adolph Jackson, Michael Jackson, relatives. That's a strong possibility as to why Jawbreaker never got punished for his actions. You feel me? We'll speak about it again. I got more, man. I got the Ears to Christ breakdown, some more Kurt Bone, a little bit more Poe. Man, I'll be back. Peace to the gods and earths. Until we meet again.